Morning, it's Carl. Thought I'd do a very quick video now, just showing, upon request from Catherine, who asked to just do a bit of a sold video, like some of the guys do. Nick and Ken. Ken I've been watching loads of, doing now still the military stuff. He does a lot of cat badges and stuff. So Kenneth Chapman, I think it is, if that's the right name. I'll put a link to his thing down below so you can see his account. But he does, yeah, lots of collectibles and stuff like that. And some of the military cat badges and stuff is really interesting for me. So yeah, I thought I'd do a very quick video now just to show you some Amazon sales. Like Catherine asked, you've caught me in the middle of doing an FBA shipment. I'll show you now. They're the ones I've got left to list. An Optimist Tour of the Future, hey? That's nice. And now, as I'm listing them, to make it easier when I label them, because I don't have a dyno labeler at the moment, is after I put them on, I do like titles A to L in a pile there, and M to Z. You don't really have many in that. That's why I did have it like A to M or N, but you know, I had such a big pile and such a tiny pile for the last bit of the alphabet. So and then after that, I will move them so I can just see the spines, and they'll be high up. I'll get them on the desk here or on these. I've got these boxes of shoes everywhere. They're usually stacked up here. You might see from the other videos, but I've had to dig through. Because the ones we sell are always right down here at the bottom. So yeah, after getting the orders out earlier on, they're still scattered there. So I wanted to get this FBA shipment, but then now I've started doing this video. So it's all fun and games. Things all change. But yeah, I can see when I do the labeling, then you can see the spines, and you can just look up and down like that and get the books out and much quicker than I used to pick up this, and I'll be like, right, black box, and be looking through 15 sheets of labels that look identical to try and find the label, and it would take a long time. So yeah, I've learned from that. Oh, quick haul this morning after I went to the post office, or rather the Hermes shop. I got this, a Bomber Command gift mug with Churchill on. Obviously now said I'm going to up the military style. It's a proper gift, boxed as new. That was $1.99. I thought that would go for more. Completely gambling on these. Hat, 99p. Just DPM, and but decent condition, so I thought that'd go. And then a women's Supergirl rather, 950 snapback hat, and this is really tidy. So yeah, that's just those two I got quickly while I stuck my head in the shop. I done that instead of going into the bakery and getting another cake, because I'm eating too many cakes recently. Got a pile down here of books as well. I think I mentioned these in another video. It's just piling up now. Some practical boat owner magazines. They seem to go on eBay for a few quid. So, you know, instead of chucking them away. A dress book, Ted Baker, and then some Pilates books. That these things, they might end up going on Amazon, but they didn't show up immediately. So I'll just chuck it to one side, as you see, and it gets a complete mess. And the whole Michael Palin set, which are worthless really, but on eBay they tend to sell. The box is a little bit, split there, but I could put some tape on that and bang it out on eBay. But yeah, so these are ones that they didn't get they didn't show up on Amazon, so I might have to do a listing on Amazon, or I'll just put them on eBay if they sell on eBay. But yeah, I'll come to that when I've got a bit more time. Right, hopefully this can focus okay. Right, I've gone to, excuse me if it's shaky a bit, because I'm going to try and look over the camera. Date range, last 30 days, 87 I've gone out. It was very quiet. It's picked up Amazon the last week, really. It was very quiet before that. But if I scroll down, I think I'd done a video last, or I think I had some photos up saying how games still do well. Pass the Bomb, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Junior Edition. And you can see that these prices, $13.97. I'll bring it up. Available for $9.20. That's not a great difference, but $13.20 still for that. Paint Shop Pro, and this was just a book, like a manual for Paint Shop Pro. You can see the difference, right? £10.09 Most books tend to sell for much higher, available for £5.96, so that's pretty much double you can charge. The Shrine of Defridama, Cluedo DVD game, The Forging of Modern State, all mostly non-fiction. I've just started sending in some fictions because you can still make a couple of quid on them because we get them so cheap when we buy them bulk. But mostly it's the non-fiction that we want that get the good prices. The Harkham Diet, The Cambridge Companion to Greek Tragedy, The Good Cook, The Year of Magical Thinking, Early Cinema, as that might have been a nice price book. £9, so nothing too amazing. The Knowledge Creating Company, Mr. Maker, Critical Thinking Skills. Oh, why that's only showing the first 15. Oh, here we go. Let's show 100 per page. I did have a quick look through to see what sort of things we'd have. Now, if I go back, that's gone back a few weeks. Ashtanga Yoga. Train ones. We got a lot of train ones from one big bulk lot. They tended to go okay. The Great War for Civilization, Machu Picchu Guidebook, The Art of Armed Robbery. Now, this was my own book. This was just what I bought years ago and had lying around. And it was up for about £4. I mean, it's a penny book now, again. It keeps swapping prices, but 10 new and used. Yeah, a penny, and then £6. But if I go back to here and click there, you can see that some penny books are still worth sending in because The Art of Armed Robbery sold for £11.15, and that was only 21st of May, 20th of May, the order date. So it's only a month ago. That's why, penny books, you might look at it and then it increases in price, so it could be worth sending. So that's why, unless it's really bad condition, or if there's more than 10 FBA sellers at like a penny or £2.80 it is with FBA for them or less, then I tend not to bother. But sometimes you only get, 1 or 2 or 3 FBAs at like £2.80 or something like that. So I still send them in then. If, I'm not going to go paying £1.50 for these books and then sending them in because you're going to have to wait too long to get the sale, I think. But if you're paying 6p a book, buying in bulk, then it's definitely worth sending in. What else we got? Classworks, Alan Moore's Writing for Comics, Host Your Own Dog Racing. Those race games always do well. Pictionary. Let's see how much that went for. Did that go for a nice price? Pictionary went for $18.99. Let's see. Oh, shipper's address. I didn't want to be showing that. Do apologise. $18.99, and their Pictionary used from £3.19, but $18.99 you can get it for. Oh, that might have been a new one. I don't know if I've had a new one of that. Could have been a new one because it was a big price difference. Pictionary, Larousse Encyclopedia of Astronomy. We had a few of them. Archaeology as well. Real old book, 1966. And I did think no one's ever going to buy this because we got these when we first started, but that's sold. $16.30 with shipping there. Paperback from 1966. And then you get available $8.49. Double the price they're paying. And a very old tatty book. Ours was a bit tidier than that, but it just shows you can get often double the price. Spot the Intro, Atmosphere, Saucy Charades, Gruffalo, Giant Snakes and Ladders. The games just sell so well, and for decent prices. The Acoustic Guitar Bible, Whiskey Kitchen, Chimp Paradox, Kathy Hopkins, Songbook, Countdown, the Countdown game. Always try and get that. Those are right. $26.95 for Countdown. Let me try and film so I don't get their address in it. $23.95 is it? Currently unavailable. That's why. If you find something and it comes up on Amazon as currently unavailable, you're the only one there. So get it up high. That's probably why it was £25, rather than probably half that or something for a game that's more common. Family Fortunes, the one that did sell before it got pulled for a copyright breach, apparently. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to get away with their ordered shipped. Where's the price? Oh no, that That's my order for the two that I was. Yeah, that's my order for the two that were getting sent back to me. Oh yeah, buyer, Carl Upshon, there's me. Silly me. I did sell one though just before those two got pulled. Ingenious strategy game. I seem to have sold quite a few of those. Actually went for 14.45. And if I click on here, they're available for $7.99 used. So, you know, $7.99 to 14, it's nearly double again. And don't forget that you don't have to pay for any shipping. You're spending, if you're sending a box into FBA, you're spending 50p on shipping. You know, if that 20p for books, if you're sending a whole book in, a whole box in, sorry. Let me tell us a bit. The Small Business Hub. Home and Away, the board game. What a classic. The Cube, Ring of Bright Water, 1960. Old books still do sell. That sold for $12.96. And it's available for $8 from other people, but you can see there it's an old hardcover book, fiction. Still, just get it sent in. What I talk about when I'm running. Ingenious again. Scars of Wars. Survey Manual for Tropical Marine Resources. We got a few of these. Oh, excuse me, let me just move my chair. It says 1997. And this sold for £35. And we had a pile of them in second edition. Now, at first I thought, you know, again, it was the only one there. And that sold within probably a month. Now, a lot of these are quite old. Again, 1997, I think. It's not focusing properly now. But 1997, sold for £35, was it? And we've got a few more, like different style ones, but typically the same thing. To do with like tropical reefs and stuff like that. Improve your maths. A Wild Steep Chase. Atmosphere. More games. Trivial Pursuit, 1980s. Life at the Limit. Triumph and Tragedy and Formula One. Not sure what that is. $12.59. Again, older book, 1996. $12.59. There you go. It's available for, I think that was a hardcover probably, £6 or a penny. So again, double the price of what it's going for. The Cure baby book. Management Teams. Simpsons Cluedo. Ingenious again. Get loads of those going. Reflexology. These are just some of them. I mean, I'm not going to go on for too long here. Kaplunk. Like even Kaplunk. Things like Kaplunk Operation, stuff like that. They'll still go for good money. $13.79 on here. And $13.79 and available for $5.99. But again, they pay $13.79. They'll pay more than double if it's FBA. It's just the beauty of doing FBA. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Now, these don't ever sell, and I sold 2 straight away after saying that they don't ever sell. But yeah, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Drinking Games, Matt Busby, Twister. I'm not sure how much Twister went for. Again, that's one of the cheap ones that, you know, you struggle to get money for, really. £10. So, I'm not sure what else, other price they're going for. Used from £4. So again, more than double the price of what the competition are doing. GCSE books, Pass the Bomb Junior, another game. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire again? The Paint Shop Pro that I mentioned before. And these are the ones that we've gone through down now. If I just go to manage orders, it will also bring up pending orders. And pending, the occasional one doesn't go through, but 9 times out of 10, they all go through. So these are pending from the last couple of days. So advocacy, Identic. Now this is a game sold for £35, or it's pending, but it should go through. And again, currently unavailable. So if you see that, grab it. It goes for £35 on Amazon, and we bought that for, you know, £1 or so in a charity shop. What else we got here? Batman Animated, 1999. This was a nice pickup. It was just in with our bulk buy, so 6p. And that's sold for £55. Or it's pending. Paperback available for $15.99, but again, there's only one, and they chose it from us for £55 instead, which is fantastic. What else we got? Executioner's Tales, The Watercolors Bible, Highly Sensitive, Rehabilitation. That sold for what? $24.77. It's available for $13.47, so nearly double again. And that's an old book, 1998. There was a book. I'm at the top now, so it might have just gone. There was an Getting Started in Electronics. I'll have a quick look. I won't spend too long going through it. Oh, this is pending. How do I do this? Let's go for, not 3 days. Let's do the last 14 days. Have a quick look, because there was shows that old. It doesn't matter how old they are. A lot of people don't like sending in older textbooks. This is annoying. It keeps going back to 15 per page, and then the date will change. And yeah, a lot of people don't like to send in older textbooks, but they still sell. Do you know what? I'll tell you what. Let's go to advanced search, and let's put in product name. I don't know if you can see that coming up on the phone. My girlfriend just started talking. Product name. Getting started. Let's see if this can bring it up. It just shows if I can find this. Search. Let's say, oh bloody hell. Fulfilled by Amazon, ordered in the last 90 days. Sorry, this is probably awful. Here we go. Getting Started in Electronics. And this is an old textbook. This sold for $25.94. And this is from 1991. Paperback, June 1991. It's available for $15.80, but they paid $25, so nearly double. But look, it's an old book. A lot of people might leave that, but don't. It doesn't matter how old they are. Getting Started in Electronics, 25 quid. It's sitting right there. And you can get that for very, very cheap if you see it. So I'll leave it there anyway. That's a few of the sold bits. Hopefully a bit of motivation and inspiration for you that are thinking of starting Amazon. For now, yeah, like, share, subscribe, comment, advice. If anyone else has got any more advice, that would always help to help me get more sales. But until next time, I'll see you for now. Cheers. Bye.